We've all seen that show, Undercover Boss. The employer, the CEO, the top dog, doesn't necessarily know how to do the mundane work of the employee. There always seems to be a huge divide between employer versus the employee. There's a huge chasm, and today I'm going to talk about it. Whether it's answering phone calls, delivering pizzas, or laying down cement brick, the employer might not know what it takes to be an employee, and vice versa. The employee might not know what it takes to be the employer. So, what makes a good employer? What does the ideal employer look like? I'm glad you asked. Okay, before I give you the 5 things that an ideal employer looks like, I always want to stress that we all are individuals who are creative. We have different talents, different skill sets. I believe all of us have a skill that we can give to companies, to other businesses, solutions to answers that this world is seeking. I want to stress that we all should maybe think or attempt to go down self-employment, start a business, start a brand. You never know where that can lead you. So if you have that inkling to start a self-business, go for it. Try it out. Okay, another side note slash tangent. An employer is always looking for an individual or group of people who have a specific skill set or a task that needs to be done. They are looking to hire someone. You, the individual, the employee, you're in the market too as well. You're looking for an employer that's going to treat you right and do things for you that's going to benefit you. So here are the 5 things. Number 1, you want the CEO or the employer to actually know what the employee does day in, day out. So if you're in a phone call center, warehouse type thing, you want the CEO to know actually how to take phone calls, right? You want them to know what you do from 8 to 5, 8 to 4:30, whatever you're working. You want the CEO to be in the midst to understand what you're going through every day. Number 2, all employees deserve to have some type of vacation time, sick leave, bereavement time off of work where they get paid. They're not on the clock, but they still are getting paid and compensated from their employer. Life is not just about work, and work isn't all life. Take some time off from work, but have the ability to still be compensated. That's number 2 of something you want in an employer. Number 3, we should have the ability to be remote workers if at all feasible or possible with your job functionality or hybrid schedule. This definitely makes work-life balance so much sweeter. If you have the ability to have a hybrid schedule where you work at home sometime and in the office, or have a split shift where you work maybe 4 days out of the 5-day work week, that will be awesome to your work-life balance. Number 4, if I'm with an employer, if I look to my left, look to my right, I should be able to see people who are different from me, demographically speaking. I should be able to see men, women, young, old, black, white, Hispanic, Asian, all the different types of people in the world. I should be able to see that in a certain company. That's how a company is going to thrive when they have different demographics. Everyone's coming together with different viewpoints. That's what's going to thrive and take the business to the next level. All right, last but not least, number 5. What makes a good employer? The employer or the CEO or the boss, the top dog, shouldn't be sitting high and lofty in the penthouse, right? They should be able to come down to the employees, see what they're doing, interact with the employees. The employees should know the CEO's name. The CEO should know the employee's name. There should be a relationship there. There should also be times where the CEO or your boss or your manager should actively meet all their employees, whether it be in a small group or a Zoom conference call. This builds and establishes a rapport, and it makes a connection between employee and the employer. And there you have it. These 5 things, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all make a beautiful relationship between employer and employee. These are the things I'm looking for in an employee relationship and an employer relationship. Hopefully, these things are what you're looking for too. Thank you.